Hi, okay, so could everyone please turn on their cameras so we can start the event? Okay, perfect. So, hello everyone. We're going to be doing the geography beat today, and there's going to be 5 rounds, and there's 12 questions in each round. So that means I'll be asking you guys 4 questions each, and you guys are going to answer, and at the end, I'll count the points of how many each person answered correctly and tell you guys first, second, and third place. So we'll start with the first round, which is world, okay? So for this round, we're gonna start with Miles. Can you tell me what is the largest continent in the world? You can unmute and then tell me.
Asia?
Yeah, that is correct. Good job.
Yes.
Okay, next one. We're gonna go with Shravan. Can you tell me what do we call the large body of salt water that covers most of the earth?
Ocean.
Yes, that is correct. Good job. Okay, then we'll go to Yuvan. What is the name of the imaginary line that divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemisphere?
Equator.
Yes, that is correct. Good job. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Miles. Which continent has the largest desert in the Sahara?
Africa?
Yeah, that is correct. Good job.
Yes.
Shravan, which country is shaped like a boot?
Boot.
It's a type of shoe. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's okay. You can just make a guess and then I'll tell you what the correct answer is.
Buddhistan?
Which one? You can just say A, B, C, or D. Any of them.
Any country.
Papua New Guinea?
Uh, no, but you have to pick one of the answers from the board. So, any of these answers.
In
Italy?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job.
oh, video over here.
Okay.
What's
Now
the answer?
huh?
Oh, that is a small problem. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
खत्म हो गया वो क्वेश्चन आगे बढ़ गया ओके
Italy.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I gave you the point. Good job. And then we'll go to Yuva next. So, okay. So which continent is covered in ice and has no trees?
Antarctica.
Yes, that is correct. Very good job. Okay, so we have a new participant. So Harshit, I'll ask you the next two questions to make up for the other questions. So first, what is the longest river in the world?
Like
Hi, is this question for Adir or Ashish?
Oh,
What did it say?
oh, I said Harshit. I wait,
Oh,
let me
so it's
increase.
me, Ashish, who has just joined, and the
Okay.
participant's name is Adir. He's my son. So I don't know if you meant Adir or Ashish or she said Harsh. But yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Um, okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just go with Harshit and then I'll ask your son. So Harshit, what's the
Oh,
answer?
um the Nile River.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 9 years old and I'm in fourth grade, so do I have to quiz at 11:45?
No. This is like everyone has that at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So for the next one, I'll ask Others. So, what is the largest ocean in the world?
Other? The Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, that is correct. Good job. And then I'm gonna ask Harshit again. What are the coldest places on Earth called?
Sea.
Poles? Yes, that is correct. Good job. And then the last question of the round, since Adher and Harshit you joined after. Adher, can you tell me what is the name of the imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole?
I don't know.
You don't know?
you don't know Adir? Say yes. Yeah,
Okay,
he doesn't know. Sorry.
that's okay. You can just make a guess and then I'll tell you.
Yeah. Op Read the options, Adir, and take a guess. By the way, Adir is less than 5 and he's in pre-K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
that's fine. You can
yeah.
read.
G.
What is the option name? D. Can you read it? What is it called, Adir?
No, I can't read any.
Oh,
Big words. Is it A?
yeah.
A.
A? Okay. So the correct answer is actually B, but good try. Um, so the prime meridian is
Select
the
update
imaginary
now.
line.
The screen will turn off and the infotainment system update will start. The infotainment system will turn off automatically.
Is it done?
Okay. Do not
Oh,
drive until the
okay. That's fine. So the person who's named Shalini, I don't know if is your name Mithuna? Okay. So, okay, that means you joined two. That's fine. We can finish the round. So you're gonna be answering the last two questions because I've asked everyone else. So, which continent is the smallest in size?
Australia?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then, which two oceans does the Panama Canal connect?
I think the Indian and I mean the Pacific and Indian.
Okay, close, but the answer is Pacific and Atlantic because
Oh.
it's basically Central America. So it's in between the US West Coast and the US East Coast, and those two are both Atlantic and Pacific. But good try. Okay, perfect. So round two is going to be the United States. So we'll start with um Other. What is the capital city of the United States? Is Author there? Okay, I think you're on mute, so I'll just ask Yuvan instead. What is the capital city of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that is correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Miles. Which US state is known as the Sunshine State?
You got this? California?
No, I could see why you would think that, but the answer is actually Florida. Florida is known as the Sunshine State. But good job.
You guessed it.
Good guess.
Good guess. Yeah, Other, your hand is raised.
But
Yeah, sorry.
I also know the answer.
Yeah, he just raised his hand because he thought that he could take the chance. He knew the answer. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, Other, actually, yeah, I couldn't hear you for the first question, but can you answer this one? What's the largest state in the United States by area?
Say the name. Say.
Alaska.
Yeah, that is correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Shravan. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, that is correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Mithuna. What is the name of the tallest mountain in the United States?
In the United States? Uh, see?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. It is Denali. Okay, and then Harshit, what is the smallest US state by area?
B.
Yeah, good job. The correct answer is Rhode Island. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Yuvan. Which river is the longest in the United States? I cannot hear you.
Colorado River?
Okay, no, that's not the answer, but good guess. The answer is actually the Missouri River. The Missouri River is the longest one in the United States. Okay, we'll go to Miles next. Um, so which US state is made up entirely of islands?
Hawaii?
Yeah, that is correct. Good job.
Good job.
And then we're gonna go to Shravan. What is the name of the largest saltwater lake in the United States located in Utah?
Great Salt Lake.
Yeah, that is correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Other. Which mountain range stretches across the eastern United States?
Which one? A, B, C, D, which one? Just guess.
C.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. The answer is C. It is the Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian Mountains. Good.
And then we're gonna go to Harshit. What is the name of the largest volcano in the United States located in Hawaii?
C.
Okay, the correct answer is not C. Good guess, but the correct answer is actually B. That's the largest volcano in the United States in Hawaii. But good guess. And then last question, we're gonna go with Mithuna. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Um,
So it's
Pacific.
the west. Yeah, good job. Yeah, it's like California, Oregon, all of those states. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna go to round 3, which is Europe. So for this time, we're gonna start with Miles. Miles, which continent is Europe connected to by land?
Um, Africa?
Okay, the correct answer is actually Asia, but Africa is right below Europe. But good guess. That was a very good guess. Okay, and then we're gonna go to other. What is the largest country in Europe?
Can you take a Germany, France, Russia, Spain? Take a guess.
Russia.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then next question, we're gonna go with Shravan. Which river flows through the most countries in Europe?
Volga River.
Good guess, but the answer is actually Danube River. That's the river that goes through a lot of the countries in Europe. But good guess. And then, Yuvan, what is the name of the mountain range that runs through Italy?
B.
B. Okay, good guess, but the Alps actually run through Switzerland. They don't run through Italy. Italy actually has C, the Apennines. That's the mountain that runs through. But good guess. And then we're gonna go to Harshit. Which body of water is to the west of Europe?
C.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. The Atlantic Ocean is to the west of Europe. And then we're gonna go with Mithuna. What is the smallest country in Europe by size?
அப்படியா Luxembourg.
Okay, good guess, but Luxembourg is actually pretty big. It's in Germany. It's not that small, but the answer is actually Vatican City because it's a very tiny city, but good guess. And then we're gonna go back to Miles. What is the name of the large plain that stretches across a lot of Eastern Europe?
Lowlands of Europe.
No, the answer is actually Great European Plain, but good guess because it does sound like it could be that one too. And then we're gonna go to other. Which country has the highest number of islands in Europe?
Norway.
Repeat that.
Norway.
Okay, good guess, but the answer is actually Sweden. Sweden has the highest number of islands. Okay, we're gonna go to Shravan. Which large body of water separates Europe from Africa?
Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, that is correct. Good job. And then Yuvan, what is the name of the highest mountain in Europe? Do you know the answer? If you don't, it's okay. You can just make a guess. Okay, that's okay if you don't know. The answer is Mount Elbrus. It's B. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Harshit. What is the name of the cold region in the northern Europe that's known for long winters and snowy landscapes? Harshit, do you know?
C.
Central Europe? Okay, good guess, but the answer is Scandinavia, because Central Europe is not really cold because it's in the middle. Usually the northern regions are colder than the central regions. But good guess. And then last question of the round, we're gonna go to Mithuna. Do you know which peninsula in Europe is shaped like a hand and has 3 fingers?
Scandinavian Peninsula.
Good guess. This is a hard question. The answer is Balkan Peninsula. Scandinavian Peninsula is more cool. A good guess. And then we're gonna go to round 4, which is Asia. So, Miles, what is the name of the highest mountain in Asia?
Now, what is? You can say A, B, C, or D. B.
B. Good guess. The correct answer is A. Anytime if it's Asia, Mount Everest is always the highest mountain.
Ouch. Yes.
Yes, good job. And then we're gonna go to Other. Do you know which large desert is found in China and Mongolia?
रुक जा शिबू उसको क्वेश्चन की
Then, can you say? Can you say the?
wait which large desert is found in China and Mongolia? Gobi Desert, Sahara Desert, Arabian Desert, Kalahari Desert.
What?
Let's take a guess. It's okay.
D.
D.
Okay. Okay, good guess, but the answer is actually the Gobi Desert. The Gobi Desert is the large desert that goes in between China and Mongolia. And then we're gonna go to Shravan. What is the longest river in Asia?
Yangtze River.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Yuvan. What is the name of the sea between Japan and South Korea?
Japan.
Oh, say it again.
Yeah. D.
Sea? Yeah, that's correct. Good job. It is the Sea of Japan. Good job. And then we're going to go to Harshit. Which country in Asia is known as the land of the rising sun? Oh, Harshit, are you there? Oh, okay. I think you're muted.
D.
Sorry, say it again.
D.
D, Malaysia. Okay, the correct answer is actually Japan, but good guess. Japan is the country that's called the land of the rising sun. And then we're gonna go to Mithuna. So, which large country in Asia is also partly in Europe?
Russia?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to Miles. What is the name of the large island country located south of India?
Indonesia?
Um, okay, good guess, but Indonesia is not located south of India. Sri Lanka is. Sri Lanka is right below India. But good guess. And then we're gonna go to Adir. Which body of water separates India from Sri Lanka?
Which water body separates India from Sri Lanka? What's in between India and Sri Lanka?
Which one is it?
Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, Park Street. Take a guess.
Arabian Sea.
Arabian Sea.
Good guess, but the correct answer is actually Park Strait because that's the like strait that's in between India and Sri Lanka. But good guess. Then we're gonna go to Shravan. What is the name of the mountain range that runs between India and Nepal?
Himalayas.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. The answer is the Himalayas. And then Yuvan, what is the largest country in Asia by land area? This is kind of it's a kind of a trick question, so
Russia.
which one?
Russia?
Russia?
Russia.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. You got that correct. And then we're gonna go to Harshit. What is the name of the large plateau located in Central Asia?
B.
B, the Deccan Plateau. Good guess. The Deccan Plateau is not actually in Central Asia, but Tibetan Plateau is the correct answer because it's the largest one in Central Asia. And then the last question of the round goes to Mithuna. Which ocean lies to the south of Asia?
Um, the Indian Ocean?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. That is the one that's out of Asia. Okay, now the last round is Africa. So we're gonna start with other. Which ocean is to the west of Africa?
Atlantic.
Atlantic? Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Shruban. What is the name of the largest rainforest in Africa?
Contago Rainforest?
Congo?
Congo?
Yeah, yes, that is correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Yuvan. What is the highest mountain in Africa?
Even.
B?
B? Is that what you
Yes.
said? Yeah,
Yes.
that's correct. Good job. The answer is Mount Kilimanjaro. And then Miles, which African country is an island?
Madagascar?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Harshit. What is the large grassland area in Africa called? It's the main type of grass that's in Africa.
B.
Yep, it is the savannah. Good job. And then Mithuna, what is Africa's largest lake?
Um, D.
Good guess. The answer is actually Lake Victoria. So every time you think of largest lake, you can think that Victoria was the queen. So, oh, but she was not the queen of Africa, but still. And then we're gonna go to um we'll go to Yuvan this time. What is the southernmost country in Africa?
South Africa?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then we're going to go to Shravan. Which river creates a big waterfall called the Victoria Falls in Africa?
Zambezi River?
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Miles. What type of tree is famous in African savannas?
Pine tree?
Good guess. Pine trees are actually more common in colder places, and Africa is more of a like dry place. So the answer would be baobab tree, which is none of the most common trees that you can find in the United States. And then we're gonna go to other. What is the name of the large island chain near Africa's east coast?
A.
Which one?
A.
A? Yeah, that's correct. It is Seychelles. Good job. And then we're gonna go to Mithuna. Which African river flows into the Indian Ocean?
Niger.
A good answer, but the answer is Zambezi. It was covered in another question because it does float from the African to the Indian Ocean. And then, good guess. And then the last question is going to go to Harshit. Which mountain range is located in northern Africa?
B.
B, okay, no, Himalayas was covered in another question, but Himalayas is not in Africa. It's in Asia. So, the answer is Atlas Mountains, because those are the ones that are located in North Africa. Okay, perfect. So good job. You all completed it. Just stay on Zoom. I'm gonna calculate the points and then I'm gonna tell you guys who got first, second, and third place, and then you all will receive for that. So just wait for a couple of minutes.
Wait. What happened? Now it's done.
Okay, so good job. You all did good, but there is a tie for third place. So before I say it, I'm gonna do a tiebreaker. So we're gonna go with Mithuna and Adar. So, I want you guys, I'm gonna say a question, and the first person, Adar, you can unmute yourself. But like the first person who gets the answer will get that point. So the question is going to be which ocean is not crossed by the equator? A, the Arctic Ocean, B, the Pacific Ocean, C, the Indian Ocean, or D, the Atlantic Ocean?
Arctic. Arctic.
Okay, good job. You both got it correct, but since Mithuna is faster, I'll give her the point. Good job, Other. So, That means, so all of you will get participation certificates, so thank you for participating. But first place goes to Shravan. Good job. You got 9 out of 10 questions correct. And then second place goes to Yuvan. You got 7 out of 10 questions correct. And then last place will go to Miduna because you got 6 out of 10 questions correct. But all of you will get participation certificates and you all did amazing. So thank you for participating. And you guys can log off now. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Of course. Bye.